I never thought I'd live in a time where I could hear my own voice speaking perfect Spanish. Esta soy yo hablando español or Japanese. これは私が日本語を話し without me saying a single word. I'm going to explore something called ElevenLabs, AI that can clone your voice, create entirely new ones, and even make music and sound effects. I'll be testing it out so you don't have to spend a single cent. There's a link in the description if you want to try this with me during the video or even after. First things first, registration. You can simply sign up with your Google account. Then I'll switch to the dark theme. Next, you'll enter your name, your birthday. And no, you don't have to tick this box, but of course I did. Click next. I'm going to choose creative platform and continue. Now we select what we'd like to do with ElevenLabs. I'm going with text to speech, voice cloning, speech to text, music, and voiceovers. Continue. Here you can pick your subscription plan. I'm currently using the creator plan. It's enough to test your own cloned voice. Also, if you scroll down, you can skip the plan and try out some features for free. First, I'm going to show you text to speech. I have already generated some text that we can use. On the right panel, you have your settings and your history. We are going to choose a good voice. For now, I will go with a default voice and choose Arnold. Then you can choose the model. There are 3 models. The first is 11 multilingual, which is the one I usually use. The second is 11v3 alpha, which in my opinion has a lot of glitches and artifacts. The last one is 11 flash, which is a good and inexpensive option. You will spend about 50% fewer credits with this model, so it is great for quick text to speech work. Now let's have Arnold read this text.
I couldn't sleep that night. The air was too still, and the moonlight kept sliding through the blinds like it was trying to tell me something. And suddenly, that's when I saw it.
I think the default voices are great, but sometimes they can sound a little too polished and monotone. So let's try a voice that is not a default. Let's see what Mark has to offer. Here you can see some statistics. Almost 800,000 users are currently using this voice, so it should be good.
I couldn't sleep that night. The air was too still, and the moonlight kept sliding through the blinds like it was trying to tell me something. And suddenly, that's when I saw it.
You can also adjust the voice using speed, stability, similarity, and style. For default voices, you can experiment as much as you want. For your own voice, it is better to find the right balance so it still sounds like you. What is a voice changer? Let's test it. You have 2 options here. The first is to upload your audio or video. The second is to record your voice directly. This tool will transform your voice into a brand new one. I'm going to show you using one of my videos from YouTube. How to change miles to kilometers in Live 360 mobile app. So that was my voice. I'll upload this video real quick. Now let's listen to it after we click Generate Speech.
How to change miles to kilometers in Live 360 mobile app. So let's get started. If you click on settings, you will find nothing. What you need to do is...
You have more options here, such as sound effects. They're great for your videos. If you can't find a specific sound effect, you can just create it yourself. But now let's dive into something more complex, which is 11 music. Here's my prompt, just to show you what you can do. I used a similar prompt for the music you can already hear in this video. I make music in my free time, and this one was always a bit scary for me. Is it going to replace me? I don't think so. It's cool to just write a prompt and get a song in a few seconds. But if you really enjoy music, you can hear that there's no soul in it. I spent my whole credit on this yesterday, and sometimes it gave me inspiration in a way, but most of the time it was too generic and bland. More music.
It breathes, vibes, it secrets while it thrives. Down in the freezer where the frost bites tight. Nobody knows his name. We're standing on the edge of a savage revolution. No matter what, for the truth and that's some shit.
In the shadows they whisper, clone in every tone. Your voice reborn in circuits, flesh and blood unknown. Silent
What's alive when all is never cried? In lyric sound who remains me.
Now I'm going to show you how to clone your own voice. Let's go back to the homepage, scroll down, and click on Clone Your Voice. You'll see 3 options here. The first is Voice Design, which is great if you're creating characters like goblins, monsters, or any kind of fantasy creature. The second is Instant Voice Clone, which is more for quick cloning of your voice but with lower quality. And the final option is the one we want, Professional Voice Clone. I've already cloned my voice, so there are no empty slots left for me. Also, don't forget that you need at least the creator plan to use this feature. When you have a free slot, it will look like this. On the left, you'll start by naming your voice. I like to write something specific about where the voice came from, so I'll remember in the future. Then choose the language of your samples. You can also add a description if you plan to share or monetize your voice. Last, I'll add an accent label. I'm from Europe, so I'm choosing the Slovak accent. There are plenty of accent options, so don't worry. At first, you'll see a gray wheel icon, which means you haven't uploaded any samples yet. You can either upload them or record your voice directly. For the best quality, you need at least 2 hours of voice samples. I only provided 1 hour and 46 minutes because I uploaded large videos from my YouTube channel. I recommend uploading only audio files so you can keep the size under 1.5 gigabytes. After you click Next, a message will appear. For me, the process took around 2 hours. They'll notify you when your clone is ready. Before that, you also have to verify your voice by recording it directly in ElevenLabs. You only get a few attempts. This is to prevent scammers from trying to steal someone else's voice. Once your clone is ready, you'll see it under My Voices. Just click the icon to start using it. Don't forget to check the settings, where you can adjust speed, stability, similarity, and style. The best way to find the perfect setup is to test it a few times and listen to the results. One great thing about this tool is that you can narrate a story with one click, which is perfect for testing your voice. If you want to switch to a different voice, just select it again and hit Generate Speech. If you would like to try a different language, I recommend using ChatGPT to quickly generate your text in another language. I used a short Japanese story, and this is how it sounds with my own voice. 山奥の村に一人の老人が住んでいた。名前はザキー。毎晩、山の頂上にある小山で小さな登りを灯すのが日課だった。It's really hard to tell if it was good, but it probably wouldn't sound better even if I tried it in real life. You also have free regenerations, which is great because sometimes it doesn't sound right the first time. What do you think, guys? Did I actually speak in this video? Or was it the AI clone?